Welcome back, my keen investigative prodigies, to the wet, neon-noir world of Master Detective Archives. The mysterious azure-haired man from before reveals himself to be Yako, the head of the Nocturnal Detectives Agency. We follow close behind, and eventually emerge from the station to find ourselves in the flooded neon arterials of Kamasaki District, deep within Kanai Ward. After a short trek, we find ourselves by a bay on the edge of the city, when a colossal submersible emerges from the waves, and we're shocked to discover that it serves as the NDA's base of operations. Once inside, we're introduced to the detectives of the agency. Vivia Twilight, a calm and relaxed avid bookworm that can often be found in claustrophobically tight spaces. Desuhiko Thunderbolt, a spontaneous and boisterous loudmouth with a pyromaniacal fixation. Fubuki Clockford, heir to the Clockford family, a calm, demurred, and dizzy airhead that stares off into space more often than not. And Halara Nightmare, a reserved and quiet disassociative woman, with a demeanor befitting of a hitman, with a profound obsession for blood money. After introductions conclude, we receive a surprise transmission from a man who reveals himself to be none other than Number 1, the head of the World Detective Organization. After a brief introduction, he divulges our objective: to investigate the near impenetrable districts of Kanai Ward and uncover the answer to the world's greatest mystery. After recruiting the other master detectives at Furio's behest, and overhearing local talks of the apprehension of a supposed suspect, we now make for the clock tower deep within the Ginma district to investigate the serial murders committed by the notorious Nail Man. Welcome back to the neon noir world of Master Detective Archives, Rain Code. Do you like that smooth transitional work? Almost as smooth as the jams of Masafumi Takeda. Welcome back to Master Detective Archives. So we now head for the Ginma district, and I actually have to look at the map and see where the fuck that is, because I don't remember. Good thing we have the fast travel, because now I can just skip to my loot, I guess. And I don't have to remember how to get there. Actually, now that I recall, I think it was across a bridge of some sort. So we now head for the clock tower. We're on the hunt for Halara Nightmare, but I don't know where she is. And I have no idea how to find her. We don't have any more available requests, so I guess we can skip out on those for now. Let's see, we're looking for a clock tower. Where would a clock tower be? I'm looking off into the distance. Oh, maybe that's it. That looks like a clock tower. Okay. Oh, that was nice. It's a murder mystery game. I didn't expect the car to stop. That was cool.
I can smell the mystery coming out of it.
What, the car or the clock tower? Right, this is where the going gets tough. This is where shit gets real. The giant clock tower looming over Ginma district. There are clocks set in all four of its sides, so the time of day can be seen from anywhere. There's our clock tower. Okay. So,
Look at all those rubberneckers.
an accident. What kind of accident? A murderous one. A mysterious one. Only time will tell. That we won't though, because it's blocked off, so we're gonna go back this way. Maybe this is where Halara is. Maybe Halara caught wind of this before I did.
I heard the nail man got caught. What? The serial killer?
Serial killer?
So, what's this nail man guy like? His face
Shinigami
covered
almost
with
seems
nails?
excited.
He's not called nail man because he's covered in them, idiot. Didn't you hear about the nails all over the crime scenes?
Nails all over the crime scenes?
So So it was another locked room mystery, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Locked room mystery?
Careful, Shinigami.
I'm hearing lots of exciting phrases, one after another.
She sounds pretty excited.
Start drooling. Master, let's hurry and check it out.
She also looks very
We
excited.
can't.
Calm down, Shinigami. We'll get there eventually.
It's
Jesus
already
Christ.
sealed off by the peacekeepers.
Keep it in your metaphysical pants. Goddamn.
I can't wait any longer.
Neither can I, but you don't see me making orgasmic sounds.
Hey!
Oh, this might be another one of those QTE type
good
things.
morning.
So I should prepare myself. Y is left, X is up, A is right, and B is down.
Who are you?
I'm the main character, bitch. Step aside.
Did something happen here?
I'm Detective No Name.
The place is off limits to outsiders. Get lost.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, so you know what, that reminds me. I actually
Why
wanted
are
to
you
touch
so
on
quick
this
to back
before we
down?
begin too
So
far.
pathetic.
I have a theory. So I think the Yuma that we're playing as is not the real Yuma. I think we're a fragment, or something like that. I think we're a shadow, a fragment, or a memory, or something, of the real Yuma. And the figure that we saw when we came back up the stairs, in the cloak that ran away from us, I think that's the real Yuma.
I know,
It's
but
just a
take
theory.
a look around.
I don't know if
There's
it's
no
right or
way
not.
I can get any closer.
But that's my idea. That's my running theory right now.
Don't tell me to push my way through the peacekeepers. I don't want them setting their sights on me.
I do. Bring it on.
Besides, the murderer has already been
I'm
caught.
killer at QTE.
There's no
crimes.
point in me getting involved.
Yes, there is. We're a main character. We have to solve mysteries, Yuma. We're a detective.
And you call yourself a detective?
No
A
shit.
detective will always crave more info about the
You tell
crime.
him, Shinigami.
It's a locked room mystery. You should be crapping your pants with excitement right now.
Okay, maybe not that excited.
No, I shouldn't.
And I thought the dead bodies thing was weird.
Besides, I'm not even a proper detective.
Master, don't tell me you're worried about being a trainee.
Not at all.
It's more like... I just don't get it. Why am I even trying to become a detective? I mean, will
Maybe
I ever
because
regain
they're
my
all
memories?
insanely hot and they're cool. It's very rare for a game to make hot guys. How do you do that? How do you make hot guys?
Without
Vivia
them,
Twilight
I
is
don't know
like
how to feel about working at the
fucking
Nocturnal
S-tier.
Detective Agency.
Master, what's important isn't your
He likes
past,
books and it has
it's
me
your
excited.
future.
How am I excited about reading? Reading is boring.
I mean,
How did
you're
they make
the reason
books
this happened to
sexy?
me in the first
How
place,
did they do
Shinigami.
that?
Well, if you're so fixated on the past, why don't you follow in the footsteps of your past self?
What do you mean?
Aim to become a detective as a trainee. If you aim for the same destination, all paths will eventually lead to one place.
That actually does not sound too far off in terms of reasoning.
Which means that one day, you should understand how your past self felt.
I get the feeling you're just saying that so I'll do what you want me to.
Wait, so was I a detective before?
Besides,
doesn't make any sense.
How am I supposed to try to become a detective?
If I was never a detective and I was only a trainee, how was I a detective at one point? How was I able to make this contract with Shinigami? It has to do with my forte, I would imagine, but
Through
I don't
investigating
know.
cases, obviously.
I don't know any specifics.
So, let's scope out that clock tower. How about it, future detective?
Yeah, you're just trying to make me do whatever you want.
She just wants to see some dead bodies. Come on, Yuma, show a ghost girl a good time. Be a
Fine.
team player.
For now, I'll ask around about what happened. Maybe this case has something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Maybe.
That's
But I
the
doubt it.
spirit! Mysteriful!
Wait, maybe the great mystery is what's turning people into killers. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to ask around and figure this out. The culprit behind the serial murders. The Nailman's crime scenes are always locked rooms filled with nails. Interesting. So the question is who is the murder victim gonna be? It's gotta be somebody that we've met. It's gotta be somebody we know. And it has to be somebody important. My guess is it's gonna be Fubuki. That's my, I think it's gonna be Fubuki Clockford.
Pardon me, but it seems like something happened at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, you're awfully suspicious man in glasses that keeps looking frantically in different directions.
Oh yeah, I saw the peacekeepers take away the culprit.
What did the culprit look like?
Huh? You saw who it was?
They apprehended a man wandering around the clock tower. He had a lot of weapons on him.
A lot of weapons.
Among them was a
Kazutaka,
hammer,
would it?
so he's the culprit for sure. After all, they say the Nailman always carries a hammer and nails wherever he goes.
Hammer and nails. We haven't met anybody that carries a hammer. So.
He was wandering around the clock tower
I
while
don't think the
carrying
nail
a
man
hammer.
is gonna be a man though. I think it's gonna be a woman.
That sure does sound suspicious.
That is just like Danganronpa, and that is just like Kazutaka Kodaka. To leave something very ambiguous, to steer you in the wrong direction. So I think it's gonna be a female killer, not a male one, but I could be wrong. That's part of the joy, is just not knowing. Like, whether you're suspicious or founded or unfounded. And if you were on the right trail to something. Which reminds me to say, back with the train mystery, I had every element to piece that together. The only detail I overlooked was Yuma cutting his finger on the glass and sliding open the lock to Zilch's cabin. That was the only thing that I overlooked. And this game does such a fucking amazing job at making you overlook small shit like that. And it always comes to matter in the end. Every time. And you don't know any better. So if you forget or you let one little detail slip, it could decide everything. And that's what makes this series so goddamn fucking impressive to me.
There seems to have been some sort of incident at the clock tower.
I know this is his
know anything
like
about
own
it?
thing aside from Danganronpa, but you get what I mean. It's the same kind of premise.
Oh my, really? Such troubled times we live in. It's that man again, right? I've
Why are
heard
you
there were
wearing
numerous
heels? It's
cases.
pouring rain.
You mean the Nailman?
It always rains here. Why are you outside in heels?
That's the one! There was a commotion not too long ago. Where did it happen again? The museum or the art gallery? In any case, I'm glad he's been caught.
Also, I never get tired of this music.
I'd heard there were no clues at the crime scenes because they all occurred in locked rooms with no way in
It's
or out.
very lo-fi. I like that a
I'm
lot.
so relieved. By the way, who are you? You got some nerve talking to me as if you know me.
Oh, sorry.
No, Yuma, come on. Put that bitch in her place. Say, I wanted to be social for a minute because it looks like you haven't had any action in weeks. You look like a washed-up 40-year-old that regrets her career choices. Make an OnlyFans. Okay, so we obtained some valuable information from that lady, though. We now know that we need to check out the museum.
Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nailman was caught.
Kinda like Nailman, but different.
Really? That's
He
big
delivers
news.
nails.
I'd better tell everyone.
Into people.
So who is this Nailman?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. He's the mysterious Nailman, Kanai Ward's most famous urban legend.
Urban legend.
Urban legend? Sorry, haven't heard of it.
Oh? You should count yourself lucky then. Have you ever felt the urge to kill someone while going through your day? The Nailman can make that wish come true.
A lot of weapons. I hope the
All you
killer
need to do
doesn't
is write
turn
down
out
the
to be
name
one
of
the
someone you wish
detectives.
dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church.
Oh, I see.
This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's fucking...
Whoever is killed by the Nail Man is pinned by
This
countless
is so
nails.
cool. So, conceptually, what I like about this is the voodoo overtone
Scary.
with the nails and the
I
dolls
can't
and shit
handle horror
is really
stories.
cool. This is fucking awesome. I love this concept.
But that's just an urban legend, right?
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nail Man is real. Now,
So I'm hoping the
he's
nail
been
man
caught.
isn't one of the detectives at the agency, but I don't think it will be.
What kind of person would want to copy the Nail Man? You must have a screw loose or something.
A killer from an urban legend. How creepy.
Killer from an urban legend. So before, Vivia asked us to go get a book, so I wonder if we'll be able to use the books as a source of knowledge to get an idea.
Look, Master! All the hairs on my
A
body are
detailed
standing on
description
end.
of what this nail man might be.
But you don't have any here.
I
Here,
guess
I'll
that's all the info you can extract from these snooty people.
Still, I think I get the gist of it.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why the lady was such an uptight bitch. She didn't have her vanilla bean macchiato frappuccino with 2 swirls and pumps of vanilla cream. Maybe that's what it was.
These Nailman cases are based off an urban legend. They started 6 months ago.
6 months. I gotta keep that in mind. 6
A
months.
similar case happened at the clock tower today, but a suspect was apprehended.
So that means if somebody's mimicking the murders and the urban legend happens to be real, then they caught the person mimicking the murders, likely.
That's about it. There's nothing else for me to know.
Wait, what about those cases? They all happened in locked rooms, right?
Locked rooms, that's right.
I haven't seen any
6
locked room
months in
mysteries
locked
yet!
rooms.
Give it to me! I want it now!
I doubt we can see the scene of the crime. Let's just head back.
6 months in locked rooms. We still haven't found Halara.
Come on, just
I don't think she's the
let's check
murderer.
out the clock tower one last time.
Just one look, okay?
Let me guess. We're gonna go back,
You're
and
the
it's gonna be a
best detective, the president of our company. No, of
We're
our
gonna go
nation.
back to the clock tower, and some shit's gonna have gone down in the 10 minutes we've been away. I'm so eager to see how this chapter unfolds. The culprit behind the serial murders. Okay. If it goes cutscene mode, we're in bad territory. Okay, no cutscene, we're fine. Alright. I was gonna say, if it goes all dark and twisted and it shows a cutscene, we're in trouble. But no, we appear to be okay for now. Uh-oh.
Something's up.
What the fuck?
Excuse me!
What the?
It's a kid.
Are you okay? Can you stand up?
What the hell is going
Come
on
on,
here?
let's go.
Hey, wait! I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice!
Hold on, before you arrest me for obstruction of justice, I need to go over the controls one more time. X up, Y left, A right, B
What do I do?
You jumped in here without a plan?
Well, I'm trying to formulate one right now, so let me focus.
I couldn't help it.
What were you thinking? You just doomed yourself!
You're under arrest by the Peacekeepers. If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against you.
We'll see about that.
Listen, you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Cool, I
Wait,
don't need
please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down! Any Any other action will be seen as resistance.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's Halara.
A coin?
Oh my god. Dear God. I know how to pick him, dude. Mommy. Absolute mommy. I love her.
Thank you, Alara.
She is so fucking amazing.
A reckless sense of justice isn't even worth a single coin. This could have cost your life.
She strikes me as a hitman type. She has a fascination and obsession with money. And if she's considering lives as currency, then that makes
Unlike you,
sense.
Master.
Well, cool. Halara saved me a fucking QTE
Are
sequence.
you okay?
Please, my dad needs help.
Dad.
Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
Oh, that must be the man that they apprehended.
Huh?
For suspicions of being the mailman.
Get your dad back?
That
What
makes
do you mean?
sense. He was taken away
My
by the
dad was
peacekeepers.
arrested by peacekeepers
That's
for
right.
what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit,
Wait, that's your
Is it
dad?
true? Is your dad a murderous psychopath?
but he was here to repair the clock
That
tower.
explains why he had the hammer.
He
and
has
the
nothing to
nails.
do with what happened.
That makes sense.
So, your dad is innocent, but he's being
I see.
framed as the nailman?
My dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to.
Dude, that doesn't stop people from being a murderer.
So please,
Having no reason to murder does not keep
get my
people
dad
from
back
murdering.
from them.
What poor logic. That kid is never going
So
to
you
be
want
a
us to
detective.
prove your father's innocence? Is that an assignment? Assignment?
As long as he can pay you in fucking dumb. Maybe.
Yes. I figured you could do it since you took them down so easily.
She really did.
How much do you have ready? Huh?
God, I love her.
You mean money?
No, I mean sugar gumdrop sprinkles.
I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible. However, if you want my help, you will need to prove your resolve. I don't have any money. Look, my dad and I played catch together all the time. It's my most prized possession.
Take it.
Hey!
Out of the question.
Halara, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I?
God, she is amazing.
The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table. If they cannot offer a fitting amount of money to prove their resolve, to me, they might as well not even exist.
Big talk for someone who's all about the money.
I know, that's what makes her so good.
What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid? I'm a duck got those, so I sure
The
ain't one
kind
to
of
talk.
demon I want to marry the shit out of.
Oh, did he not offer enough?
I'm not trying to domesticate her. I want her to domesticate me.
The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
Well, you don't know that, Yuma. He could have just made that shit up.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Fair enough.
Huh? Me?
That's fair enough.
Or perhaps you're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
I can't argue with that.
How much do you charge?
Preliminary estimates mark it at around 5 million yen.
Shin? Is that currency? How much is that?
More than we can afford.
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even
dude,
though
she's
I'm
a classy
amazing,
lady.
I can't create human money out of thin air.
I'll be at the cafe nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind. You will need my help eventually. And when you do, Call on a detective named Halara Nightmare.
God, she is so fucking smooth.
So,
I love
what'll
her
you
so
do,
much.
Master?
I gotta quit thirsting over the ladies, dude. I have such a problem with that. It's so
have to do this
one-dimensional,
myself.
but I can't help it. It's base instinct.
What?
I'm like a caveman
sure
in
you
a
can
modern
handle it?
world. Leave me alone.
Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked room mysteries.
Those guys are gonna catch hypothermia
Hey,
just sleeping
leave
out
your
here.
dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope.
Maybe.
He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
I mean, records show that I may have failed a couple mini-games in the past Mystery Labyrinth, but never mind that.
Are you confident or not?
I don't know.
Please save my dad!
No promises.
Looks like my master made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. Like the Peacekeeper's gone, now's our chance to strike.
Hey,
But
wait.
they're not gone.
Before
Like, they
that-
are, but they're not. Like, they're here, they're just knocked the fuck out. Ass whoopings are free to Halara Nightmare. Oh, is this the entry card for the clock tower? It's a tablet device. Okay.
Wow, it's the Clock Tower murder report. This
Murder
is
report.
a great find.
I thought it was an iPad.
Just
Damn
as
it.
I thought. The details of the case are on here.
I was gonna say, I gotta start scrounging up the dough to hire Halara Nightmare. An iPad would be a solid start. Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, Clock Tower storage, 3rd floor. Victim female, age 20s to 30s, identity to be confirmed. Estimated time of death, unknown. Time of discovery, approximately 7 a.m. So, alright. It's not Halara that's the victim. Not that Halara would be.
The
But
body
it
was
might
found
be
around
Fubuki.
7 a.m. And it's a little past 8
It might
a.m.
be
right now.
Fubuki Clockford.
So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
I think we should prepare those tear ducts.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of a suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the investigation. The murder is suspected of being related to the Nailman killings.
A suspicious person behind the church. But the area behind the church is...
Woods, right?
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag
Right.
to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church.
Forest behind the church. That's how I remembered that.
This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
So, if there was a person in the woods behind the church that was suspicious... maybe
That's where the
our
forest
guy.
to summon the Nailman is located.
You know, they really should use an all-inclusive encompassing term like person. Nail person.
They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
Wait, so who would want this guy dead? Or this girl dead? The door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi. Only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. Door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime, so there's a window and there's a door. The door was shuttered, but the door was also closed. How could that be the case?
There we
I think I
go.
need to see the physical
Locked room mystery
surrounding
time.
area of the interior of this clock tower to figure that out.
I don't know why you're so excited. Does the Nailman turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
A phantom who vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes me drool.
So, Shinigami's character and her lustful desire for murder and all the things surrounding it is really, really cool. Suspect apprehended a suspicious individual near the clock tower. Suspect was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name, Jie Colon, age 48. Occupation unknown. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock, no witnesses or alibis. The Peacekeeper's current investigation suspects him to be the Nailman. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media. Only the information found in the report. Okay, so we have his name, we have his age, we don't know his occupation.
The Peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the Nailman. You gotta search the crime scene
So
yourself to
given
find
that
the
that's
truth.
a key, that's probably invaluable info that we're gonna have to use later
Yeah, maybe
to
you're
support
right.
our theories.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up. Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower.
I'll get there eventually, Shinigami.
Yeah, let's hurry. Before the Peacekeepers wake up. You should go
Yeah,
hide
actually, that's a
someplace
good
safe.
point. They've been knocked out.
I'll be
for a
right
good
back
minute.
once I check inside.
Alright.
Seeing as how Halara took her Doc Martens to their fucking
Now
house,
off to the clock tower we go!
Right. What is that? First and foremost, that has been bugging the shit out of me. I saw it in the cutscene. This fence is completely rusted. There's a lock on it, and it doesn't seem like there's a way through.
Say,
Why not just go raw and kick it down? Definitely can't do that. No, we're too small. We're too much of a soy boy for that kind of thing. We're gonna have to find a way around. And it's not this way, so we're gonna have to go through the clock tower, I would imagine. Righty then. Into the clock tower we go. I can't wait to see what or who this is gonna be. I have a feeling it's gonna be Fubuki. Oh no. Not a cutscene. Oh shit. Oh, it's okay. It was just a minor
come
cutscene.
on,
It
let's
wasn't
go!
a major
Go,
one.
go, go!
I'm going as fast as I can. I'm like 3 feet tall. Leave me alone.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
What do you care? You're a ghost. Pretty sure she'll take whatever she can get.
You can
Okay,
do it,
this is the
Master!
3rd floor. Sorry you're late. Phone update? No worries. Welcome to Master Detective Archive. This is the murder mystery game, and we're going to investigate a murder right now. And we're gonna see who this is.
I see a suspicious door!
So do I. Before we open it though, what's up here?
The storage room is on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, right? I don't think it's that way.
I know it's that way, that's why I want to explore up the ladder first. Alright, let's go. Let's go, fuck it. Let's go.
The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express.
I really,
Now hurry it up!
really hope it's not Fubuki, but I have a feeling it will be. It said
doesn't mean I
20s
wanna
to
see
30s
anymore.
female.